Welcome back to my channel. The subject of today's drawing will be a freeform decorative page border. This one will be a little different, and I'll get more into that when we get started. Let's go. For today's exercise, rather than working off of a reference photo, I decided to go outside and pick up some things from nature to work from. I'm particularly fond of dried leaves. I just find them sculpturally beautiful. While I don't have a particular design in mind, I do know that I want to tuck this artwork into the corner of the page. So I'm just drawing some guidelines so I have a starting point. One of the challenges that I face when I undertake a large project like this picture book is how to take a creative break and still move my current project forward. The answer for me is rooted in the humble doodle. Unlike my recent raven drawing, today's exercise doesn't really have to look like anything in particular. So I can play with shape and design and let my mind take a rest. A little trick I employ whenever I'm working on a new illustration is to tell myself it doesn't have to amount to anything. No one has to see it, and no one has to know if it doesn't turn out. This flies directly in the face of what was ingrained in my thoughts when I was a child, and it's a belief I've really struggled with until very recently. I'm a self-taught artist, and I think that can actually be a good thing. While it's true I don't know what I don't know, it also gives me tremendous license because I'm not aware things aren't done a certain way. In essence, I can experiment and go off in wild directions because I don't know about the rules that say it's always been done a certain way. That is, after all, how art movements came into being. There were the Impressionists who created art that followed certain prescribed rules, and then along came the Cubists, and the Art Deco artists, and the Modernists, and so on. I'm not for 1 minute suggesting I'm in the same league, far from it, but I do think there's great potential in stepping off the well-worn path from time to time and following the muse wherever she leads. I think it's really important for each one of us to embrace those qualities and characteristics that set us apart from others and make us unique. I don't think any of us enjoys being new at something and standing at the base of the learning curve. Let's face it, there are only a rare few who are exceptional at something straight out of the gate. The good news is, studies have shown that learning a new skill is good for us in a myriad of ways, from growing the learning centers of our brain to being better equipped to adapt to change, and according to studies, people who learn a new skill are less likely to develop dementia. I think it works in our favor to be less than amazing when we're first starting something new. It keeps things interesting. It gives us something to work toward, and wouldn't we all just get bored to tears if we never got to experience the thrill of improving at something? I'd love to know what you think. Thanks for joining me in my studio today. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe.